There are many popular Roblox players that we love. However, some of these Roblox players have disturbing pasts. Today, we will find out their dark truth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe. The first person we will talk about is No Username. This is a creepy hacker that is on Roblox. I don't know too much about him, but this video will explain everything.
Let's talk about
No Username.
Back in 2017, a girl was bored and decided to play Roblox. She joined a game and was having fun until a player with no username joined. She was so confused. She wondered why the player had no name. The nameless player approached her and said, 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃. It was written backward, and when reversed it read, "You cannot escape." The girl screamed and tried to leave the game, but the leave button wouldn't work. The nameless player suddenly appeared with a knife and chased her. Weird noises started coming from the background. Then, everything was set on fire, and the nameless player managed to catch her. When the player had no name got her, the girl was kicked out of the game. After she was kicked out, she received a friend request from the nameless user. She accepted it, wanting to see what would happen. The nameless user started messaging her, "I'm coming for you." Then, everything on her account was all gone.
What the flippers, this is actually so sad. What doesn't make sense to me is why she accepted his friend request. Like, girl, he just said all that creepy stuff and you still added him. Because of this, she solidly lost all her Roblox items. I think this is real. So if you ever see anyone with no username, I recommend you leave as fast as you can. The next Roblox player we will talk about is innocent, but actually has a very sad past. So much crazy stuff happened to him, so make sure to watch until the end.
Let's talk about
Sad Kid 246.
Sad Kid 246 is a little boy that was playing the game called Neighbors, and a girl noticed that he was screaming because his parents was abusive. Later on, the girl started recording everything and it blew up on the internet. And people was talking about it and they were scared that maybe the kid is gonna be dead after _it was posted in 2021. In real life, the kid had many bruises and scars all over his body. And great news, the parents was arrested for child abuse 3. The kid is now okay, and people was happy. Thank God he was okay.
This story actually makes me pretty sad every time I hear it. I was able to find footage of the neighbor's incident, so let's watch it. These screams went on for another 2 minutes, which is so horrible. Later on, news reporters came to 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃's house, and this is what he looked like. As you can see, his face was swollen and even had cuts all over it. You can also see bruises on his shoulders. This means that this poor kid was actually being hurt by his parents, which is sad. I am glad to hear that he is safe now and hopefully has a new happy family. This next Roblox player we will talk about is very disturbing. He is actually a robot that does some very bad things. This should help explain.
Let's talk about
Casper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4.
You've probably seen videos about that, dead internet theory and Roblox creepy bots, right? Well, here's one bot spotted really strange. Casper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 is a bot, not just a normal bot. He's been seen in games like 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃 and 𝗃. What makes Casper different is that he's not just standing around and falling off the map like other bots. People say he can talk, and he says disturbing things to regular players. Players have actually seen him and recorded it. There are rumors that he's not just a bot, but actually a hacker. It seems like everyone's talking about this Casper bot. He's really hard to spot because there are so many other bots out there, but if you do see him, record it. And definitely don't try to interact with him. We don't know what he's capable of, so it's best to be safe.
I have never heard about this before. It's pretty scary. I checked this page, and this bot still plays Roblox every day, and 𝗵𝗍 he might even join your game. So if you see him, please leave the game as soon as possible. The next person we will talk about is
𝗵𝗍cie𝗂𝗽.
This Roblox player was a very big YouTuber who used to do evil things to people. However, some new things have happened to her, so make sure to watch until the end.
Let's talk about 𝗵𝗄cie Gaming. 𝗵𝗄cie was a Bloxburg player. She would destroy people's houses. Here's a video of her destroying someone's house in Bloxburg. That house look lots of effort to build, and also means that 𝗵𝗄cie takes cash and goes away. 𝗵𝗄cie had also Madadam exposing videos of green logo cats 1 2 3. Now 𝗵𝗄cie has also caused controversy on Twitter, as she lied about Simone stalking her with fake paper she wrote. Here's the pictures. What do you think about 𝗵𝗄cie Gaming?
Sunny's all this stuff is so terrible, but 𝗵𝗄cie Gaming actually did far more worse stuff. Here in this screenshot, she is saying very bad slurs and curse words to her fans. However, recently 𝗵𝗄cie Gaming has disappeared. Some people said she died. However, I am not sure how true that is. If it is true, rest in peace. The next person we will talk about is Flamingo. I am sure everyone watching this video also watches Flamingo. However, Flamingo has a very dark past. He used to be known as Albert Stuff. On this channel, he would talk about very kid-unfriendly stuff and would make bad jokes. Here is a clip of Flamingo's old account.
Tom, I'm so sorry to cut this date off short, but I really gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back. God damn it, where's the fucking bathroom? Okay, finally arrived to the bathroom. Okay. I gotta take a shit! Oh my god, good thing I got that over with. I hope Tom still wants to speak to me. Alright, Tom, let me draw how I feel now. Okay, Tom, this is how I feel after taking that massive shit that stretched my ass to the size of the Bermuda Triangle.
As you can see, Flamingo used to curse a lot, and the worst part was that he would never blur it out, so I had to blur it out myself. He would also make very mean jokes, which ended up traumatizing a lot of his viewers. The good thing is that Flamingo did end up apologizing for making these bad videos and ended up taking down his old channel. So please don't send any hate to Flamingo. He is a good Roblox player and YouTuber. First player I want to talk about, many of you have heard. They are known as the
Bun Bun hackers.
This group of hackers were very popular back in 2020. That was until they suddenly disappeared. I don't know too much about them, so let's watch this explanation video together.
Explaining hackers. Part 3.
Bun Bun girls.
Bun Bun girls were a popular group of hackers back in 2020, about 4 years ago. They were known for having tons of members, including innocent players who joined their group without realizing what they were getting into. They would spam Bun Bun girls in Roblox chats, just to be annoying. They even hacked a YouTuber named 𝗵𝗿cie. But thankfully her YouTube account was okay. The Bun Bun girls just kept growing and hacking innocent players until Roblox finally stepped in. The developers knew what happened and banned most of the group members, including their leader. The Bun Bun girls didn't return in 2021 or 2022. Before they got banned, they said they were going to quit. Apparently, they knew they were going to get busted, so they jumped ship before things got too bad. Nobody knows what they're doing now. We might never know. Be safe.
Okay you guys, this video said they quit, but I don't know how true that is. To be honest, I don't even know if they were real hackers. You guys, I think we should investigate a little bit more. One of my favorite YouTubers was actually able to interview the Bun Bun girls. Her name is Real Roses Are Red. Let's see what she has to say about the Bun Bun girls.
Ragdoll engine and try to find some Bun Buns. Oh, this server looks like it has some Bun Buns already. Look at this. There's a bunny here. There's like, I don't know, this pink thing and this other pink thing. We're gonna have to look for a server that's not full. They're everywhere, guys. They're everywhere. I see them everywhere. Okay, I think this is a perfect server. I'm gonna try to join it. Hopefully I can get in. Okay, this girl is called Bun Girl. Si tu me fais tomber, je traverse le sol. Traverse le sol. She just said, if you make me fall, I will get to the ground or something like that. What? What the heck? These people are all talking in French. Apparently these Bun Girls are supposedly talking in French so that people don't understand or something like that. But I understand French. I speak French, so they won't be able to fool me. Hi, Bun Girl. Are you a hacker? Hi. Hello, Bun. Look, there's 2 of them now. Guys, these people can't do anything to you, really. They can't do anything. They're just fakes.
So you guys, what I got from this is, that most of the Bun Bun hackers cannot really hack, but some of them could. But you guys, hacking wasn't the only bad thing that the Bun Buns did. They also raided Roblox games. Roses also goes over this in her video. Let's watch this together.
Okay, this is promising. It says 174 people are in here. This is the Bun Bun meeting place where we will talk about who and where to raid. Okay, all this really is just raiding. It is not hacking or anything like that. OMG, hi Bun Bun. Fakes, bacon, bun, bacon, bacon. Whoa, what is this over here? We start at 6 p.m. EST. It is 7 p.m. EST right now, by the way. So they've started, I guess, a whole hour ago. I hate Bun Bun's hacking us. Bunny the rabbit. They aren't real hackers. Hack me if you are real. Exactly. Hack me if you are real. I have 1 million Robux. Hack me if you're real. Me? I'm not real. Yeah, because none of you are real. Because this ain't no real hacker group. I have not got hacked yet. Yeah, because nobody's getting any hacks. This is all fake. This is all just a scam. One big scam to fool everybody. You're so poor, you're actually poor. What?
As you guys can see, a lot of Bun Buns gathered together in different Roblox games. Although they didn't do much damage on Roblox, they did a lot of damage on YouTube. They were able to hack one of the biggest YouTubers known as 𝗵𝗿. Some of you may even be fans of his. This video explains how they were able to do it.
Claimed to have hacked a Roblox YouTuber called 𝗵𝗿. Now let's watch the video. Hi everyone. It is us, the Bun Bun girls. It was us that hacked 𝗵𝗿. He was a bacon hair and one of the leaders of the bacon army. You all took us for a joke and thought we were fake. Well, guess what? We ain't. He was lucky to escape us, as it was many of us that were on his account at once. We managed to log into his email and Google Photos, and found embarrassing photos of him that we will share. If he doesn't tell his bacon army to stand down and surrender to us Bun Bun girls, as we are superior, he had 2-factor authentication on, and we breached through it, as we should. For all of the bacon hairs, stand down immediately, or 𝗵𝗿 will get it. We have his house, phone, and other stuff that we will not be afraid to leak. Stand down now, or suffer the consequences, 𝗵𝗿. We are the Bun Bun girls, and we are strong. We are the Bun Bun girls, sing along. Oh gosh, this camera work is really bad.
Okay, Sunnies. This video showed us that some of the Bun Bun girls are real hackers. They were able to get into 𝗵𝗿's Roblox account and post the video. However, the Bun Bun girls did disappear in 2022 and haven't been seen since. Just in case if you ever see the Bun Bun girls in your game, leave so you don't get hacked. The first person we are going to be talking about is
𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗃.
Sunny's story is one of the saddest stories I have ever heard before, so let's just get right into this.
There was a girl playing Neighbors on Roblox, and everything was fine until a player named 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗃 joined with his voice chat on.
If you all did not know, Neighbors is a very popular talking game on Roblox, but it can be very dangerous because bad people, so stay safe, Sunnies.
The girl heard him screaming as if he was in terrible danger. She recorded it and posted it on TikTok, hoping the police would investigate. The video went viral, and everyone started talking about the incident that time.
What the flip-flops? I really hope Sad Kid is okay. Maybe bad things were happening to him. Sunnies, we will watch the video of him screaming soon.
It's unclear if it was intentional or not. Sometimes, many Roblox players use voice chat to talk, joke, and have fun with friends.
You guys, I have heard a lot of people say that even more bad stuff continued to happen to Sad Kid until he eventually died, which is sad. But first, let's watch this video showing his yells. Sunny's sounds super sad and scary. I feel so bad for Sad Kid. We are gonna have to get to the bottom of this. I went looking on Roblox and found out Sad Kid actually has hundreds of games made after him, but the most popular one is Sad Kid Showcase. Let's try out this game together. Okay, you guys, the first thing I noticed is that this game looks very creepy. It also looks like some type of funeral. I was gonna go up to this guy, but he just wants Robux, LOL. Let's go check out this funeral, Sunnies. 𝗵𝗿 are all these bacon hairs crying? Oh wait, I see they are crying because Sad Kid died. Comment RIP Sad Kid in the comments. While this is the body of Sad Kid, this is a very strange funeral though. Okay, Sunny's I came back to this bacon hair. I wonder what he wanted. Well, he just wants Robux. I'm trying to click out, but the game is haunted, so I will just leave instead. You guys, that game was very interesting, but also super creepy. However, we still haven't solved this myth. Luckily, this video will explain everything for us.
Hey, why'd you do that? Alright, so that was the explanation, but here's the actual video. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Oh jeez, okay.
This is so sad to hear. Every time I hear this, it nearly makes me cry.
What's happening over here? Why is he on fire? Did you see them? Please don't let them see me. Who are you? My name is 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃. I don't do anything wrong, and I always end up getting hurt. What are those stains on your face? They are scars. I get beaten almost every day. They show no mercy. That's why I'm in this state and I can't stop crying.
Well, you guys, this clip kind of shows us that Sad Kid 46 is still out there somewhere haunting people from the dead. But there is still so much to learn about him, Sunnies.
Yo, that is so sad. I also noticed that when you walk up to the casket, there's an option that says teleport, but where does it teleport us to? Oh jeez, what the heck is this? Dude, why are they showing this?
Well, with Sunnies, I didn't even know about this when I played the game. What I think is happening is that they are showing his backstory to show how he died.
What? They actually recreated this on Roblox? No, that's too much. Yeah, this is a little too insane. Do I just get teleported back? Oh, what's this? There's more. Look, there's actually someone trying to calm him down saying, no more crying. Hello, sad kid. Did you see them? Please don't let them see me. He just says the exact same thing as the other one.
You guys, the backstory of Sad Kid actually does make me cry a little. I can see how it led to his death.
Is there any more over here? So this one shows his room again, but everything's all destroyed now, including the window. Hey, Sad Kid. Hey, are you my friend? Are we cool? And then it has the option to donate to Sad Kid. Again, I feel like that's a scam. Don't actually do that. Alright, where does this teleport us to? Oh. Okay, so this sad kid going to the hospital?
Sunnies, this part really made me sad. Something happened to Sad Kid, and now he ended up in a stretcher. He might even die now.
It was supposed to be the dad, so this one like they got arrested or something. Yeah, and again, that's not the only game. Like there's even this one that has a update punching version. And so I wanted to look more into this. Apparently there's some Sad Kid 246 updates where people on TikTok say that they are Sad Kid, and they state that the reason for that video is that he was playing on the phone for 2 hours and he got in trouble. But because of that TikTok video, his parents were arrested. I love them very much, and now I'm at my grandmother and everything is fine with me.
Well, you guys, it looks like Sad Kid made a TikTok account. I wonder if this is really his or if it's an imposter.
Others say that he actually just died after that video, and so I wanted to know the actual truth of this story. Is Sad Kid 246 real? Well, let's go ahead and try to find the account first. Sad Kid 246. Alright, here we go. It looks like he's not a bacon head anymore. Now, the account was joined back in 2018, but if we try to find out when they were last online, they last logged in back in 2018, the same exact time that they created this account. Honestly, this account is probably just a bot, because it was never even used. And even if this was actually Sad Kid 246's account, in the video, they were playing that Roblox Neighbors game, which didn't even come out until 2023. Not to mention that Roblox voice chat wasn't released until 2021. So we for sure know that this Sad Kid 246 account isn't actually the real one.
Well, this explains a lot. Basically, Flesh just showed us that the Sad Kid 46 account isn't really him, but it's a fake. However, this does not mean that Sad Kid didn't exist, as he could just be on a different account.
So this is already starting to look suspicious. Yeah, I tried to look more into Sad Kid 246. A lot of people even say that he came out on the news and this is his actual face. More on that later though. I tried to explore more into that sound from that video. Now, as terrifying and tragic as that sound is, there's actually a YouTube account called 𝗲𝗟lie that made a video called Kid Getting Disciplined Sound Effect. And that video was literally just them showcasing that exact sound. And if you even go into that description, they even had a download link to the audio file. So this is already starting to look suspicious.
Sunnies, this is all getting so interesting and dark. Apparently, the sound that we hear in the Sad Kid video might not even be real. Let's keep on investigating.
Now, I tried to find more into the 𝗿𝗟cie account, but it seemed like he deleted his account because it went from 25,000 subscribers to now 943, and I think he deleted the original sound effect video. Someone did re-upload the video though, and even in the comments, you could see people writing, "This is a great trolling audio. Bro, I'm gonna troll people with this. 𝗏𝗏, I used this and everybody announced I was getting beat on the mic, and one even reported this to the police."
You guys, I think I have a theory. The person in the comments that said they got the police called on them could possibly be 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗍. This could be true, as we know in the Sad Kid lore that he got the police and ambulance called on him.
But even 6 days ago, he made a video called "Pretending to Get Spanked on the Mic." And when you click on it, it shows this.
It's been going on for a while too. This is going too far, bro. He's killing him.
And as for this image, is this actually 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗍? No, not at all. It's actually from this YouTube channel where if you scroll down, you actually see the video. I don't even want to like show the video or anything because the content of it is actually pretty tragic, but nothing to do with Roblox or 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗍. And also this was made 5 years ago. And remember, Roblox Neighbors came out in 2023. So the math does not math with all this.
This information was also helpful. Thank you to 𝗏𝗏 for giving this to us. Sunnies, it is time to decide whether this myth is completely fake or not. I think this myth is mostly fake. This is because it was proven that the account was not really Sad Kid, as well as the fact that the screaming sounds are able to be found on the internet. Just to be careful, I would stay away from 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗍 in games, as he could be haunted. The first person we are gonna talk about is the
game Charlie one.
Charlie has not been seen on Roblox since 2021. I don't know too much about them, so let's see this explanation video.
The dark story behind
Game Charlie 1.
Back in 2021, there was a girl named Charlie who loved playing Roblox all day. She met a Slender and they began talking for days. After talking daily, they started dating. They dated for a month when things went horribly wrong. The Slender asked for Charlie's address and she gave it to him. Turns out the Slender was an old man and kidnapped Charlie. This panicked the Roblox community, and apparently Charlie's parents came on Roblox asking for help. Charlie was also caught spamming help in a Roblox chat. Many people speculated that it was the old man on her account trying to lure other victims.
Okay, that was kind of a plot twist. I feel bad for Charlie. Kids never give out your address on the internet. I'm really curious as to if the story is real. Sunnies, I think we should do more investigation. I found a YouTuber who actually did a deep dive on Charlie and found out if she got kidnapped or not. Her name is Real Roses Are Red. Let's watch this video to see what she has to say.
It's fake. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna investigate. Alright guys, so I discovered that the first time Game Charlie was mentioned was on March 15th. Followers are 7,000, so people started to like really share. I can't find the first video, maybe they deleted it, but I do know that it was as early as March 15th when people started posting about her, unless it was before that and those videos.
So it looks like we don't know when this myth really started. I'm starting to think this myth might be fake. Let's see what Roses has to say.
Deleted. Okay, so now let's investigate the parents. Well, first of all, if your child went missing, you would not be making a Roblox account. That really doesn't make any sense. You would actually file a missing person report, which I haven't seen anything about a Game Charlie or anything like that. If it was real, then you would see the stuff on the news that a girl got kidnapped on Roblox, etc., but that's not true. Okay, now let's debunk the kidnapper, right? So, first of all, if you actually kidnapped Game Charlie, you would not be using her account because that would be way too obvious, right? You would not be putting attention to yourself. Like, why are you playing Roblox? It doesn't really make any sense at all, actually. And for anyone that thinks that it's her that's playing Roblox, it is her that's playing Roblox. It's not someone that kidnapped her. But let's say he kidnapped her and he let her play Roblox. You wouldn't do that. As a kidnapper, you would think to be smart and not give people electronics. You would not give them access to the internet because then they can just get help. Like, they can literally call 911.
Okay, you guys, Roses made a lot of great points. This led me to believing that this myth is fake, but I do think a kidnapper would still let a child play Roblox, because imagine how sad the child would be if they could do nothing, just sit around. So you never know, maybe there is a small chance that this kidnapping was real. And Charlie did get kidnapped. Another popular YouTuber made a video on this. She goes by the name 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗍. You guys might even be fans of hers. In her video, she explored Charlie's Roblox games. So let's watch this video together.
Okay, so the next one, you guys would kill me if I didn't mention them in this video. 𝗵𝗵cie𝗂𝗽. This player has become so popular within the Roblox community. Like, if you just type in 𝗵𝗵cie𝗂𝗽 in YouTube, there are videos with millions of views, which is insane. I think this is like Creekcraft's most viewed video. 7 million views on this one player. Why this is so popular is because apparently she was kidnapped and she went missing. But first, let's check out her game and let's talk about her. It's just like a basic base plate game. So the reason why this like went so viral is because apparently she dated this person on Roblox who was a slender. Red flag number 1. After she started dating this slender, she gave her address to this person, which you should never do, by the way. Never give your address out to anyone. I did that at one point when I was like 11 or 12. I was like, hey guys, this is the city that I live in. I could have ended up like 𝗵𝗵cie𝗂𝗽.
So what I have gathered from this investigation is that this myth is fake. So guys, don't be scared to add 𝗵𝗵cie𝗂𝗽. Nothing should happen to your Roblox account. I wish we could have found out who made this Roblox myth, but I guess we never will. You guys, I found more innocent looking apps that have a dark past and meaning to them. A lot of these kids apps that we play aren't as friendly as we think. There are a lot of videos and myths that expose these apps. Today we are gonna find out if these myths are really true. Subscribe and like to stay away from these scary games. The first game we are going to talk about is
Talking Angel.
I'm sure many of you guys have this app installed. I used to play this game all the time. However, apparently this app watches you while you sleep, play, and eat. I never even noticed that it was watching me this whole time, which is super scary. Let's listen to what this person has to say.
The dark story behind Talking Angela. The creator of the app is 𝗵𝗵cie𝗂𝗽. What is so bad about this app? In her there is a man watching you and listening to you. Here is proof.
Sunny's with the boba that is just super scary. Why is there a whole man watching me while I'm trying to get my beauty sleep?
There has even been reports about kids being missing after using the app. And in one of the Angela apps you can chat with her and write text so she can respond. But Angela would ask kids creepy ass questions.
What the chicken jockey? It seems like the man in Angela's eye was kidnapping people. This also makes a lot of sense. He was probably asking creepy questions to find out where people lived. Good thing every time Angela asked me something weird, I would just ignore that girl.
After that, I think they got a new owner and the hacker has been arrested. The App Store had said that Angela too is safe. That's it, bye.
Alright Sunnies, this person said Talking Angela 2 is safe, but I don't know how true this is. You guys, I think we should do a little bit more investigation. One of my favorite YouTubers actually did a deep dive into Talking Angela. Her name is 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽. Some of you might even be fans of hers. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, so we get levels. Oh my gosh, I can't hear you. I need microphone access to talk to you. Okay, here we go. Hello? That didn't work. What is this? Dance. Oh, okay. Hello? I will send you notifications when I'm hungry. Hello?
Okay, Sunnies, I found it a little sus that Talking Angela needed all these controls. Like, first it asked for full microphone permissions, then it asked to send notifications whenever. I wish I never gave Angela my microphone. She probably heard me talking to my stuffed animals.
What? Okay, so far I don't think there's anything off, but we can put makeup on her, so let's try and put makeup on her. Oh, these are cheeks. These are all locked. I can't use any of these. Now, let us see what we should do. What? Did she just say something? Wait, did you say something? Did she just say something? Yo, I didn't say anything just now. Oh, what was that?
Holy baloney. Why is this girly Talking Angela saying all this creepy stuff? You guys, I don't think it is her talking, but actually the man in her eye controlling her. And you guys, apparently 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 found even creepier stuff in Talking Angela too, which was supposed to be the safe version of the game.
I just said dress up and they sent me a dress up app. Okay, I'm just gonna feed her and make sure she doesn't say anything while I'm feeding her. Okay, Wait, what? Stop doing that! Oh my gosh. I will buy stuff for her instead. But this is getting way out of hand. Oh my gosh, I don't know what is scarier. Does she have anything in her? Huh? How is she flying like that? Am I controlling her? Are you okay?
While Sunny's this was even scarier than the other talking Angela, all of this proved to us that this myth might be true. To avoid being watched or hacked, I recommend staying far away from this game. However, this is not nearly as scary as the second game. The second game we are gonna talk about is
Talking Tom 1999.
You guys, this is probably one of the scariest apps I have ever seen. Apparently, if you play this Talking Tom game, you will get spam calls and be watched forever. I don't know too much about this, so let's watch this TikTok.
Glitches in the game Talking Tom, so let's start. This glitch only happens in versions 1, 5 or 1.2. This incident was in 2015, and the only way for the glitch to happen is putting the birthday October 12th, 1999.
Okay, Sunnies, so the key to activating this creepy glitch is by putting this mysterious birthday. I wonder how this glitch was first added to the game. It is very scary, so it must have been an accident or a hacker.
And if you see Tom's eyes popping out and a rectangle mouth, you need to delete the app in 10 seconds. If you don't, then a spam call will call you. And if you talk with the spam caller for 10 minutes, it will find your IP and will get you.
What the heck, that is super scary. You guys, I don't want to get hacked. Plus, I would get very annoyed if Talking Tom kept on calling me and stalking me. And Sunny's, it only gets worse. I did some digging on the dark web again, and was able to find more info on this glitch as well as videos of the glitch itself.
Lately, a trend has been going around. People say if you rename Talking Tom to 1999, something terrifying happens. I found this video was uploaded on 2015. Tom looks so weird, right? But it's not. His eyes grow huge, his teeth stick out, and he tells you have 10 seconds to delete this game.
Sunnies, did you see Talking Tom's avatar? That was simply too creepy for me. His eyes were so wide you would think he saw a ghost. And that is only one of the many secrets about Talking Tom 1999.
Rumor. Players claim that if you rename your Tom to 1999, something terrifying happens. Tom's eyes enlarge, his fur darkens, and his mouth stretches unnaturally. He whispers in a deep, distorted voice, saying, "You have 10 seconds to delete this game. If you don't delete the game in time, hackers will steal your IP address and track your location."
Okay, Sunnies, I did not know about this part. Apparently, if I play 1999 Talking Tom, hackers will also get my location. This part is very scary, because I don't want to be watched when I'm eating my Fruity Pebbles.
Some say that renaming Tom to the 1st of January 1999 or January 25th, 2009 will make his entire face glitch and turn monstrous. The scariest part, if you ignore his warning, you're fine. It will ring with a mysterious call from an unknown number.
You guys, all of that stuff was extremely scary, but I saved the scariest part for last. I was able to find footage of these glitches on the dark web, so I am going to play them now. What the flip-flop? Everything about Talking Angela and Tom is just super scary. Sunnies, I recommend not to play these games just in case so you don't get hacked. Every Roblox player must know about all these Roblox error codes. Some of these error codes tell you when someone is in your house, or if you are even being watched. Today we will be going over the scariest Roblox error codes and how to avoid them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to avoid these scary codes. The first error code we are going to talk about is
Error Code 101.
This error code means that someone is in your house. This video should explain everything for us.
Let's talk about
Error Code 1001.
So error 1001 is an error code in Roblox, and it's the scariest error in Roblox.
I feel like there is definitely scarier error codes than this one, but for now let's just say this is the most scariest and dangerous.
The error code was last seen in 2011 and got removed at 2013.
Alright, but why did Roblox remove this error code 10 years ago? Sunny's this error code is very creepy, but it could probably save your life.
So basically the error means that another device is close to your location. So if you think that you're home alone in your house, well, you're not.
I'm kind of confused on what this error code means. If there is another device detected in your house, will Roblox send you that error code? What if the device is something silly like my brother's iPad?
But I saw some TikTok vids playing the game start survey on Roblox. It guessed their country. It also asked them if they're alone in their room. You only have two options, which is yes or no. I don't know if it's edited and the year the vid was posted, but the error code 1001 showed up while she's playing the game start survey. So well, that's all.
Oh wow, I would be so scared to get error code 1001, especially if there wasn't any other devices in my house. But you guys, I did some very deep digging on the dark web and found out that this image of error code 1001 wasn't real, but made by a Robloxian. However, this does not mean this error code was not real in the past. I think this error code 1001 was super real. It is just old, so it is hard to find. It was probably removed because it could easily be mistaken for another device in your house than a random device from a stranger breaking inside. Keeping this error code would have also scared a lot of children. This next code is the scariest one in my opinion, as I have experienced it before, and it terrified me. I was so sad after I wanted to cry. This error code is known as
Error code 273,
and it is one of the most traumatizing codes on Roblox. I haven't gotten this code since 2020, but I will tell you my story after this explanation video.
Explaining error codes, part 2.
Error code 273.
So error code 273 is an error that looks like this. As you can see, it said, same account launched, from different device. You might think is wrong, because of error code 264, but 273 is Roblox in your account, warning you or banning you, but sometimes you are being hacked and you were given error code 273, so that was the meaning of
error code 273.
I first got this error code when I was playing a Roblox game. I was playing with a friend of mine, and we were having so much fun. However, earlier that week, I was talking to a strange person on Roblox, and he promised to give me infinite Robux if I gave him my password. I was a little younger, so I solidly fell for it. When I was playing my Roblox game, I randomly got disconnected, and that scary error code popped up. I didn't know what this meant at the time, so I left the game and joined back. But for some reason, it would not let me join back. Sunnies, when I tell you I was terrified, I nearly pooped my pants. I then ended up losing my account and never saw it after that. I was crying for like a week straight because I lost all my Robux and game passes. So I will never forget about this super duper evil error code. Error code 264 is a code you have probably gotten in Roblox before. It is super similar to code 273, but you usually get this code before you join a game.
Why?
Error code 264
is just a glitch. So sometimes the screen with error code 264 pops up. It might look scary, but it's completely harmless. You either get this screen if you join back on a game to quick or you tried to teleport somewhere. This is because Roblox hasn't recognized you have left, and if you join back to quick it will think there is two of you. Again, if you teleport somewhere sometimes, Roblox doesn't realize you have teleported away, so it thinks there's two of you. Only worry if this screen pops up. The only difference is the error code is 273. That's all for now, bye.
Sunny's this error code is very common in Roblox players who are constantly playing and do not have any patience to wait before joining another game. However, this error code has been on Roblox for almost 5 years now. This seems like a glitched error code, but it is basically harmless. However, the next error code is not harmless at all. This error code is known as
Error code -1.
This code is very uncommon and even has a very scary name to it. Let's listen to its story. Feel like if a code has a negative symbol, then it is very bad.
What about -1?
A lot of people asked me about this code, so I will explain it. Error code 1 has two different meanings.
This code means that you can't leave the game or reconnect, but most people think of better plan. Now the notice with caution. So it said to don't look behind you. Some of people did and they got killed, and some saw their mom with a slipper. So be careful for these error codes.
Okay, what the chicken jockey? This seems so silly. So first, these images of the error code look extremely edited. So I'm assuming that this was fan-made because it just looks fake. The first meaning of the error code means that you can't leave the game or reconnect. So if you get it, that means you're trapped inside the game for whatever reason. But the easiest solution to that is to simply click on your home button and swipe off Roblox. And if you can't do that, just turn off your device. The second meaning of this error code is that someone is behind you. Now this part is actually horrifying, but I do not think that this is real at all. I think this error code is fake. I do not believe that Roblox can detect if someone is behind you unless they are watching us through our cameras. But I was able to find another video on it.
Let's talk about error code -1. This error code is one of the unpopular codes in Roblox. When you get the code, an image like this would pop up on your screen. However, there is no information saying if this code is real or not. But if it is real, this code will pop up in random games, but the meaning of this error code is harmless. You may think you would get banned or hacked, but it is completely harmless, so don't worry about it.
So this girl basically said that the code 1 is completely harmless. She didn't explain what the code means, but she did say that it might be fake. I think that this code is fake too. It simply does not sound real. If you get error code 66600 or 999, you would probably be terrified and pee your pants. But this code is really not that bad, and it can even be a glitch if you get it.
Let's talk about
error code 666,999.
Okay, why did Roblox give this code a different number? 666 and 999 are so creepy, oh my god.
So basically there isn't that much information about this error code, but I did find some little information about it. This error code means that the game or Roblox had detected fake files, which means a hacker who had an ID of 666 would have got your IP.
So basically, if you submit fake files into Roblox, then you will receive that error. I do not think it means a hacker got your IP.
But that was not true, so don't worry too much about it. Though it just means that the game has detected fake files. But most of the time it's a glitch. This error code is scary but completely harmless.
Most of these error codes were actually very scary. However, most of them were rather faker or harmless, so they can't do anything bad to you. There's a lot of Roblox games that look innocent, but are actually very creepy. Some of these games you might have played before, and some you might have never heard of. Today we will be looking at these games' dark past, and finding out how creepy they are. Don't forget to subscribe, and like to avoid these scary games. The first game we are going to talk about is
Dress to Impress.
Almost everyone watching this video has probably played or heard of this game before, as it's one of the most popular games on Roblox. But trust me when I say this gets scary super duper quick.
The pieces together and break down the dark truth of this game. So in case you didn't know, this seemingly innocent game Dress to Impress, if you go ahead and join it, everything seems normal up until you go into Lana's salon. Over here you meet the nail salon lady known as Lana. But if you look closer, you start to see some interesting things. Things such as these missing posters, Moto Princess, Diary Beneficial, 𝗵𝗵cie, all of these are actual creators of the game Dress to Impress. But that's not the only secret found in this game, because right next to the filing cabinet, you can see the diary of Lana. Now,
what the boba? You guys, I never knew that people were getting kidnapped and dressed to impress. And Sunnies, this isn't just regular people, apparently owners of the game, were getting kidnapped, which is super scary.
Now, how this all started, so on April 1st, when people would join the game, they noticed Lana actually crying. You can see some of the teardrops pouring down from her face, as well as books and even a hit list found in the game. And the first diary that she writes here is,
Dear Diary, I hate it here. I have been working here for the past 5 years, 24/7, no break, and nobody respects me or knows my name. They just call me Nail Lady, when I am so much more than that. My name is Lana. but nobody calls me that. I'm going to run away one day, but nobody will care. They just take me for granted, but they don't know what it's like. I am more than just the nail lady. I am a human, and I'm tired of holding in my tears. I will backfire on all the people who take advantage of my free nail services and get my revenge when they don't expect it.
Sunny's, it seems like this Lana lady is very mad. She seems kind of evil. Maybe she is even the person who kidnapped the creators of the game.
Well, in one of her diaries, there's a link that when you go to it, you find Lana's actual Roblox account. And every now and then she would join Roblox games where she gave out information about herself and what's going on in Dress to Impress. And very early on, Lana states,
"When I was little, I was diagnosed with a chronic disease, leaving me in medical debt for the rest of my life. Gigi promised to pay it off. I accepted."
You guys, I think I know what happened. Lana had a very bad sickness, and the creator Dress to Impress promised to pay for her treatment, but she broke that promise. Because of this, Lana got mad, or cursed, and began to kidnap the owners and players of the game.
So already Gigi and this whole Dress to Impress agency sounds very sus. See, in order for Lana to get this job, she was told that she had to follow 3 rules. This is evident in Lana's official YouTube channel. "Hello Lana, this is where you will be working. There are just 3 rules. Don't tell them what we did to you, don't tell them our plans, and lastly, don't try to escape. You know why you're doing this, and you know what will happen if you don't comply. Best regards, 𝗿cie𝗯𝗋. Again, 𝗿cie𝗯𝗋 is one of the creators of Dress to Impress, and remember Lana's hit list that she had? Well, under 𝗿cie𝗯𝗋, it's labeled as Lana's creator.
Oh my goodness, Sunnies, this is just too creepy. I never knew that Dress to Impress had such a scary backstory, because we see that Lana said 𝗿cie𝗯𝗋 was her creator. Does that mean that Lana is a robot, or a fake demon, or something? That's my theory, let's keep watching to find out.
Now, what exactly does that mean? Is Lana even human, or what's going on? Well, in the Dress to Impress game, there was another update where Lana is no longer crying. In fact, she looks totally normal. But is she normal? Well, there's another diary nearby, and that diary entry states,
"Dear diary, that isn't me. They replaced the real me with some doppelganger. That girl sitting at my new desk is not me. I don't know who that is. I don't want to, but that's not me. I'm Lana, she's not. But she's pretending to be me. I don't know where I am. Moto Princess is holding me somewhere so I can't escape. Please help me. I'm so scared, and I hope that thing sitting at my salon chair doesn't harm my image. But I think she's the reason why all these players are going missing."
Well, we were right, you guys. Lana really has been replaced. Sadly, the end of Lana's story was never finished, so it was left mysteriously. So the evil Lanas may still be out there. Just in case, I would be extra careful when playing Dress to Impress so you don't get taken by evil Lana. The next game we are going to talk about may be a lot of you guys' favorite game. However, it is also one of the darkest games on Roblox. This game is known as
Dandy's World.
Sunnies, I used to think this game was very innocent. That was until I found the very scary horrors behind this game. This video should explain everything for us.
Are you ready for some Dandy's World Creepypasta? Oh, jeez, no! What? Oh, this is bad. No, you shouldn't do that. Walk away, walk away, walk away!
What the flip-flops? The video just started and I'm already so scared. I can tell this is gonna be one of the creepiest myths we have ever seen.
So I was hunting for stalking sprout until I heard this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the stalking sprout thing. I mean, sorry, not that. I mean, whatever sound I'm gonna hear in a minute. Oh, okay. I'm going to the TV. Oh, everything's fine, I think. I'm very cute. Oh, jeez!
𝗿𝗿ecie𝗂𝗽𝗋, that noise really scared me. Why is Dandy's World so scary? This game has to be cursed.
I decided to investigate until I saw this. What a way to give me a heart attack, jeez! Where are we going exactly? What are we looking for? I'm very lost, hello? Creepy thing, I'll come out wherever you are, or said creepy thing. I don't know if I want to know. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I took a screenshot of it. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh no. Oh, Poppy, you've seen better days. I don't like it. I like none of that. That is horrible. It looks like Poppy, but crying equal and strings on her arms. Literally puppet Poppy. This thing has a jump scare, and this is what it looks like. Oh good, well at least you pre-warned me. Thank you, I think. We gone, okay, what? Oh no, I don't like this. No, oh no, no. Oh no, goosebumpy, no, Poppy's gonna come get me. Oh no, please no. Oh my god.
This is one of the creepiest Dandy's World characters I have ever seen. Apparently, this is an evil version of Poppy from Dandy's World. If you ever get jump scared by evil Poppy, they will be able to hack you and take your Roblox account. However, this is not the only evil Dandy's World character. There is many more that we will be able to see in this video.
Long as possible, and hopefully it won't see us. Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna peer through the window? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. What? Oh! Is that 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗃? I think I encountered her. Okay, so what? We're gonna go towards them? Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez, no! What? Oh, this is bad. No, you shouldn't do that. Walk away, walk away, walk away!
Sunny's this is the same creepy character that we saw in the beginning. Now we know that their name is 𝗿𝗵𝗄𝗃, but this person is far more dangerous than evil Poppy.
Who's that? Why did you see me? I didn't want to. You forgot you was playing as Yada. There's no escape for you. The eyes are watching. The fog is coming. The god is coming. The near is coming. This world is foggy. The eyes are coming. What? I just wanted to play Dandy's World. Goodbye to your phone? No, but I love my phone. No, but I love my phone. No, you can't. No. You can't take my phone away from me and my data. I mean, I love my phone. Isn't it super cute? Okay, then. Is this like phone data gone bye-bye? Whoa, oh, Yada is here. Oh, jeez, oh no, stop that. Oh no, the eyes are moving. No, stop that. No. What the heck? Huh? Oh, OS not found? Oh, good. I didn't need my phone. I never used my phone since.
While Sunny's is actually very scary, somehow 𝗿𝗵𝗄𝗃 is able to hack you and completely shut down your device. So if you ever encounter 𝗿𝗵𝗄𝗃 run away and close Roblox, otherwise you won't ever be able to play again. I personally think all these myths are real, so I will stay away from Dandy's World. The game we will be talking about is
Every Roblox Player.
This game basically tracks every Roblox player and watches your every move. This video should explain everything.
This Roblox game contains every Roblox user ever, including you. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Every single box you see here is a player that stands on it, and each player is an actual real-life person. And yes, there's a lot of different ones out there. And it actually goes in order of the account's creation. So the first one is literally Roblox themselves, and you can even see here in the URL, if I were to just get this number and put simply 1, it'll take me straight to the Roblox account, which yes, they joined when Roblox was first released. And then after Roblox is John Doe, which is number 2. There's the John Doe account, and then number 3 is Jane Doe. Wait, last online 18 years ago? Man, that's ancient, okay.
Oh my goodness, Sunnies, I'm not sure if you knew this, but John Doe and Jane Doe were very big hackers 8 years ago. I was a little kid back then, so they scared me very much. Some days I could barely go to sleep.
I'm already at number 968. Here, let's see if I could go to 1000. I am curious as to what the 1000th Roblox account is. Alright, so we've got account 999, they were banned. And then we've got account 1000, Builder101, also banned. Yeah, you see, they're just little ghosts now. I like how I can climb on him. And then there's 𝗵𝗃10VH. Let's see their account. Okay, no, yeah, they still exist. Again, last online 18 years ago, an account made in 2006. But yeah, to also find your account, you can click on the cogwheel, go to username, and literally just look up your username, find player, and then here we are. So I'm the 1,233,000,000th Roblox user. Again, this number matches your user number in the profile page.
While this is very crazy, also creepy, I can't believe every Roblox player is really in this game. However, I wonder what other information they give about you. Maybe they are even watching the games you play or more.
And now what's strange about this, if you get close to the Roblox model, it looks a little bit funky. And it's not just the model, it's also you yourself. That's because we're approaching the Roblox Farlands. See, with this game having so many different Roblox players in this game, you begin to start glitching the further and further away you are from spawn point. Like, you know in Minecraft how they say it's infinite? Yeah, there actually is some sort of limitations to it. The further you are from spawn points, the more corrupt the world begins to get. And it's the same thing with Roblox. It just starts getting more and more glitchy. Here, what happens if I type, hello? Okay, no, yeah, the text itself is looking weird. And it's not just my Roblox avatar, like literally every single Roblox model looks corrupt or weird. Yeah, this account, Arena, is looking not too great right now.
I'm in constant pain!
Sunny's this actually scared me a little bit. I believe that the further you go, the scarier and creepier the faces get. Maybe something dark might even happen.
Quickly, yeah, it's starting to become more destructive. And by the time we get to me at the 1 billionth limit, you actually see just total destruction with my character. But remember, this game contains every single Roblox character ever, meaning there's more than 1 billion accounts on here. Just to give you some stats, on October 22 of 2021, Roblox hit 3 billion users with this account, 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽𝗍. And then in 2024, May 9th, the 6 billionth Roblox user was created. And then even more recently, on June 13th of this year, the 7 billionth user was created. So yes, this game, every Roblox player, does contain approximately 7 billion Roblox characters.
I can't believe there is really 7 billion players on Roblox. There is only 8 billion people in the world, which means almost every person has a Roblox account, which is crazy.
Do you want to see how crazy this game gets? I want to go to the null zone, aka the far lands of Roblox. So right now we're at the 1 billionth mark. Let's go to the 3 billionth. Alright, so the 3 billionth Roblox user is actually banned. You can see the text there is looking funky. My character isn't looking too good either. Yeah, look, I'm getting like more and more pixelated. I'm also starting to walk weird. Yeah, like sometimes I just randomly speed up and slow down. Here, but let's go to the 5 billionth mark. Alright, so we're at 5 billion. The text is looking more and more corrupt. Even the normal Roblox character is looking more and more distorted. And yes, they're also banned. Dude, why do all these accounts keep getting banned?
Guy's Flesh is only at 5 billion people, and the game already looks so distorted. Imagine how disturbing it would look when he sees the 8th billion person.
Alright, but again, we're still not at the end. This is me already really corrupt, but we can go even further. Let's go to the 6 billionth mark. Alright, I've officially lost my eyeballs, okay? You can still see them at some points, but if I'm facing this direction, it's already gone.
When I first saw Flesh's face, it spooked me out a little. But trust me, this is not nearly as scary as the 8 billion mark, so make sure to stay until the end.
6 billionth person is not banned yet. Okay, let's see how they actually use their account though. So they were last online 3 months ago. So they only really used it for a couple of days and then logged off forever. Alright, but now let's go to the 7 billionth mark. Let's see how bad this gets. Oh geez, okay, yeah, my character is completely destroyed. We're getting closer and closer to the far land. The text is sometimes unreadable. Even the normal looking Roblox player is glitching out. And it's pretty hard to move at some points, like I'm literally glitching out right here. But again, that's still not the end.
My theory is that when Flesh gets to the end, his body might explode or something, which would be very scary.
Because more than 7 billion accounts have actually been made, but we're not exactly sure what the limit is. So let's go ahead and find that out. So notice that it's taking a while for the characters to load. If I stay still, they do eventually load in. And there are a lot of like bacon noob accounts here, but let's actually keep going. Here, let's try to see how many Roblox players there currently are. Let's see, I do want to get to the null end of this game.
2 hours later.
Alright, are there still more Roblox players being made here? Yeah, okay, there are. So we have to go to the high point because that's where the newer Roblox players are. Let's see if we can reach the end here. Dude, there are still accounts being made. Wait, look at all these like unknown erased accounts. What happened here? Did Roblox ban like a whole bunch of people at one point or something? Or is this the actual end? Wait, is this the end? It might be actually. Yeah, all these accounts are unknown. I think we did it.
Something that I noticed, Sunnies, is that all the accounts at the end are all banned. What could this mean? Is it possible that Roblox is banning all new accounts? If so, I do not want to make a new account because I don't want to be banned too.
Let's see, so where's the last true account then? We're close by here. Oh, here we go. So all of these are unknown, but then over here we've got some Roblox accounts. Okay, actually the quickest way to find the last player ever is to just make a new account yourself. Let's just name ourselves blah 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 and password blah blah blah. And then what the heck is this? Dude, what kind of verification is this? Okay, I did it. That took way too long. Okay, if we go to our Roblox profile, we get this number right here. That means I'm the last person to have ever made my Roblox account. So let's go ahead and rejoin here. Let's go to user ID, put in this number, find player, and here we are. Yeah, it's actually crazy how fast this game keeps up. Like, no wonder it's so laggy right here.
Sunnies, I am very glad that Flesh's Roblox avatar didn't explode and that nothing bad happened. But 𝗿𝗿cie, I actually did more digging and saw that Flesh actually found some scary and cool secrets in this game. See what he found.
Now another crazy Roblox account with a very interesting name is this one here. Mnemonic Ultra Microscopic Silica Volcanosiosis. Yeah, they have a very long name, which I don't think is even possible to be made anymore. Yeah, look, when I typed in that name here, it says usernames can only be 3 to 20 characters long. How many characters is this one? It's 45. This has 45 letters in the name. Dude, that is insane. But what's even more crazy is that that's not the only long name. There's also this other account called Open the Door, Get on the Floor, Everybody Walk the Dinosaur. And the reason why the avatar is all white is because if you go over to the Roblox account, they're actually banned. Probably because they got this illegal username. But then there's this other account called Long Nam that actually isn't banned. Their account is literally right here. You could see that giant username right there.
Whoa, I never knew that usernames could get that long. I wish my name was like that. There are many games on Roblox. But did you know some of these games were based on real life killers? Today we are going to look at the dark history behind these games and find out the truth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to avoid these Roblox games. The first game we are going to talk about is
Granny.
I never thought a game as innocent as Granny would be based on a real killer. Sunny's this video should explain all the lore behind Granny.
So a lot of us have actually played or have seen gameplay of the game Granny. You're a person that gets taken by this evil looking grandma and you have to find ways to escape her place while she tries to find you. It's also a pretty horrifying game despite it looking pretty cheesy, but it's actually based off of a real story. So there's this person here called Tamara and she is known as the Granny Ripper or Baba Yaga.
This is actually pretty terrifying. I was expecting a real killer, not someone's actual grandma. I wonder why she's going out doing bad stuff when she could be making cookies for her grandchildren. This is pretty scary, you guys.
Russian alleged killer who was arrested in July 2015 after committing 2 crimes with extreme cruelty. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but there's actually footage of this whole situation taking place. Yeah, so here we can see her going down the stairs and she's holding a bag. I don't really want to tell you what's in the bag, but it is pretty haunting to say the least. Yeah, here she's coming down the stairs holding an interesting looking pot in here. I wonder what's inside this thing. Yeah, it's pretty horrifying, honestly. Guess who's in the bag? It's her landlord / roommate, Valentina.
That is super horrific. I feel bad for Valentina. She probably thought the grandma was innocent, but the whole time the grandma wanted to end Valentina, which is super sad.
Jeez, that was her landlord? Oh, she decided to use poison on them. Okay, well that's tragic. So there's 2 proven victims, but there could be up to 14 total. I think we still don't know. She actually had a diary here where she goes into details on like why she did things and how she did them as well. So it says here, police found a diary which contained details, and yeah, the rest is pretty gruesome. So I'm not gonna.
I feel bad for all the victims of this granny. Luckily, this grandma was put in prison for life and will never be seen again. Who knew Granny had such a dark past? The next Roblox game we will talk about is the Jeffrey Dahmer game. A lot of you may not know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, but he was a very bad person. Our friend Flush will be able to explain his lore very well.
Alright, but the next Roblox game is one about Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm honestly not sure why these games actually exist on Roblox. I feel like they should be banned. For those of you who don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer was known as the Milwaukee Cannibal with many victims. And there's a very popular Netflix series that came out the other year. So I guess people were just really fascinated and they created a couple of games. This one's called Jeffrey's Apartment.
Well, you guys, this person is very creepy as well. He reminds me of the grandma as he is also a cannibal, which is extremely disgusting and sad.
It says, visit a very accurate version of famous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. Yeah, I don't think he spelled out Dahmer, otherwise Roblox would get it banned. But you've been caught, so ban it, Roblox. But yeah, let's go ahead and join the game. Okay, yeah, so this is his apartment, and apparently it's very accurate. I've never actually seen the show. I don't want to, but I do know that he had an aquarium and everything. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting portrait. Okay. Yeah, I knew he liked to take pictures. He's got a saw right here. Okay. I know we don't want to go in the fridge. That's where some secrets lie in there. Oh jeez, what the heck is this? Oh, gross.
Oh my goodness, Sunnies, this is just disgusting. Apparently, that is where Jeffrey unalived one of his victims. That's why we are able to see all of the blood on the bed, which is extremely sad.
Why is there like some green stuff over here? What's going on? What the heck? Yeah, the more I look into this place, the creepier it gets. And then he's got a box here. He's got a skull. This is actually true. He did actually do some of this stuff from what I've read. I don't even want to know what's in that bag. I'm honestly creeped out. I'm getting out of this game. Yeah, for comparison's sake, here's the inside of his actual apartment. Yeah, look, there's the aquarium and the window there. Okay, the TV there too. That's actually really accurate, huh?
Jeffrey Dahmer really confuses me. I don't get why anybody would want to do this to another person, or why you would want to eat a human. That is just so gross. I hope Jeffrey doesn't come to my house, or any of your houses, Sonny's.
Here, let's look at a video to learn some more information about him.
Dahmer's atrocious crimes not only shocked the nation, but his actions have perplexed medical science. He may have been a monster, but Dahmer was also soft-spoken, intelligent, and strange as it sounds, he came across as a likable guy. That's perhaps one reason why it took so long to arrest him. He almost operated in full view of the cops. He was hardly a mastermind when it came to concealing his crimes. In fact, it's as if sometimes he wanted to be caught, and yet it took so long.
Geez, so he was doing some of those stuff in plain sight? Okay. What's this video here, though?
Jeffrey Dahmer seemed like any other average guy. But do you know how he was caught? His last victim managed to escape and lead cops back to Jeffrey's apartment of horrors.
I'm glad they managed to escape.
When Jeffrey Dahmer was finally caught, he admitted he was planning to build a shrine in his apartment using his victim's
shrine?
It seems like Jeffrey has some type of demonic powers or something, since we know that he did devil worshipping with shrines. Because of this, Sonny's, I highly recommend you don't say his name 3 times, especially not late at night, because who knows what will happen.
Another Roblox killer game is this one, Jack the Ripper Murder 1, and this one was actually found by YouTuber Melanie. And so yeah, Jack the Ripper was an unidentified serial killer active around the year of 1888. And yeah, Jack the Ripper is like really well known for being like completely unknown, motive unknown, victims unknown. Yeah, he was like never caught or anything.
Jack the Ripper sounds super creepy. I remember I used to read books about him when I was younger. Who knew that there was Roblox games about him?
But let's go ahead and take a look at this game. What the heck? So over here we can find the first victim. Okay, yeah, and then is this supposed to be Jack himself? Ooh, he seems a little too happy here. Is this like a real newspaper picture of him? Blind man's buff. Alright, but is there like more to this? What do we got here? Oh, we got another person here. Oh no. And then is this a detective or like a person trying to figure out who he is? Yeah, apparently this game has like a lot of bodies like just kind of scattered around. It's actually kind of like terrifying in a way. It's leaving me a little bit unnerving. Let's see, we got 2 houses here. Is anything back? Oh, yeah, there's the other person. And then I think we got another one over here. Yeah, this is the only one inside. He's really well known for attacking outside, but he actually attacked 1 person inside a building. Yeah, this is kind of gruesome. So yeah, in total in this game, there's 5 victims. I guess to match the 5 canonical victims that they know for sure happened. But for all we know, this could be a way higher number.
While this game is just like Jack the Ripper in real life, I wonder if Jack the Ripper himself played this Roblox game. Either way, this guy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Let's take a look at this video here for more information about him.
Here's why infamous serial killer Jack the Ripper was never found.
Okay.
Jack the Ripper was a brutal Victorian murderer who slayed at least 5 innocent women on the streets of London. Most frightening of all was that we still don't know who he was.
That is pretty crazy.
Because of the media frenzy around the case, police were inundated with hoax calls and amateur sleuths trying to crack the case. Forensic science was also in its infancy, and police didn't have anything like CCTV cameras to help them out. The Ripper was a careful killer, and if no direct witnesses could identify him, he could easily get away without a trace. The killing stopped of their own volition, and sadly, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown to this day. Jack was never punished for his crimes.
Sonny's, what I am scared of is that Jack the Ripper might still be out there today. Like, what if he comes into my house and tries to do something to me?
Jeez, that's insane. Yeah, what I also found interesting about Jack the Ripper is that he actually delivered a letter to the police, written in red ink, in mock investigative efforts and to allude to future crimes. And the letter says, "Dear boss, I keep on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they look so clever and talk about being on the right track. My knife's so nice and sharp, I want to get to work right away. Ugh. Good luck. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper."
Well, you guys, Jack the Ripper is not a safe person. He is actually very disturbing. I recommend to stay very far away from him. That way nothing bad happens to you all. There are many cute innocent trends on the internet. However, there is also many trends that are very disturbing and hard to watch. Today we will find out how bad these trends are and the dark meaning behind them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to avoid these scary trends. The first trend we will talk about is the
gacha trend.
A lot of you all may be big fans of gacha, as the game is very innocent and cute. However, there is a very dark side of gacha that must be revealed. For example, when you search up the train trend on YouTube, you will get clean innocent videos of the trend. However, this trend is not clean at all and actually shows very bad stuff. I am glad that some clean stuff still pops up when you search this trend though. I am not sure if this trend started off as clean or not, but I am glad there is a lot of good videos and not bad ones. The ones we are seeing on screen are good examples of the trend, but this video will show us the dark truth behind this trend.
Let's talk about
disgusting gadget trend.
So there is this new trend. That is just too disgusting. Let me show you the trend. Keep in mind that this app is for kids. So if you are in the 𝗵𝗄cie community, please spread awareness to stop this trend. I also find this so disappointing. Like, who has the sick mind to think that it is okay to make this a trend? Especially if they know that kids watch this type of stuff. Like, I don't even know how to describe how I feel about this other than using the word disgusted. Well, that's all for today. Stay safe out there, bye.
This trend is extremely nasty. I think that kids shouldn't even know what this means. Logically, if a kid is new to the internet and sees this trend, they will probably be completely clueless. Some of you sunnies watching this video may be confused on how this trend is disgusting. So I guess this trend isn't bad, but I still don't think this should be on this platform. I also don't recommend spreading this trend around for awareness, as the trend will gain more attention, which may put children at risk of seeing it. This next trend is one of the weirdest and creepiest trends I have ever seen on the internet. I never thought a trend could get this bad. It basically takes stalking to a whole other level, as the things in this trend can actually get you arrested.
Let's talk about, are you into me trend? This is a trend on TikTok, when you take a picture of yourself and then put the person you like as, like I'm into you. But if you do this trend wrong, you could go to jail. Let's watch a normal video with the trend.
Hello? Are you into me? Like I'm into you. Do you want?
But the ones that are weird are the ones that are stalking, stealing information. Let's watch another video where it gets a little weirder.
Hello? Are you into me? Like I'm into you. Do you want it?
Not just that, let me play the last one, which is the weirdest one.
Hello? Are you into me? Like I'm into you. Do you wanna do the thing?
This trend is just super creepy, since they have to take a picture of their crush without them noticing. But some of the people that do the trend are just taking it too far. Like, imagine going all the way to your crush's house and spying on them. Not only is that too much work, it is just creepy and illegal. Sunnies, you should never do this trend, as you may end up in jail forever. I feel like a lot of people that do this trend are simply doing a skit, because there is no way anyone can do such a creepy thing without being scared. But I don't find any problem in writing down things about your crush, for example, what they look like or things they like. But please don't spy on your crush, sunnies. This trend is not as bad as the other trends, but it can be extremely annoying if you watch TikTok a lot. This trend has personally annoyed me a lot because I am on TikTok like all the time.
Let's talk about
people who went too far.
So basically there's a girl named 𝗵𝗍, and some of her fans or some people are so obsessed with her. Like on every trending videos, they would say on the comments, 𝗵𝗍 won this trend. 𝗵𝗍 did it better. 𝗵𝗍 did this trend better. Sorry, 𝗵𝗍 still won this trend. Like, yeah, it was annoying. But not much until someone invented a religion, and they call it
𝗵𝗍ism.
Like, why would some people make a new religion when have our owns? Aren't you proud of your religion? Some people leave its religion to join 𝗵𝗍ism. That's really disrespectful to our God. I am not blaming 𝗵𝗍, but it's getting too much through. Like, did 𝗵𝗍 made the world? Or made us? No, so why are you all praising 𝗵𝗍? Warning for those who join 𝗵𝗍ism. Please leave that religion immediately. And some people put 𝗵𝗍's face on Jesus' body. That's hilarious. By the way, that's all I can say. And don't forget to like and follow before you scroll.
Bye.
For the people that do not know who 𝗵𝗍 is, she is basically the new version of 𝗵𝗵 d'Amelio. This basically means that 𝗵𝗍 is a popular TikToker who is known for dancing. With this popularity came a massive fan base, but this fan base actually got very annoying and began to harass people in the TikTok comments saying 𝗵𝗍 won this trend on every video. For example, if I look up the hair trend on TikTok, and click a random video, all the comments will be talking about 𝗁cie. I don't get how 𝗁cie has this many friends and why they are bothering people. It is not just on this video either. This is on almost every video on TikTok. This is just the best examples of it. I am still going through more videos and can't find a single video that is not talking about 𝗁cie, which is surprising to me. But at least some people are still talking about the girl's hair, which is good. As y'all saw, those comments are making almost all TikTokers mad. A lot of people aren't even fans of 𝗁cie, but are saying it just to annoy people. However, 𝗁cie fans took this trend way too far by making a whole religion after her called 𝗁cidism. Sunnies, we should never take TikTok trends this far to where we praise celebrities. There is no difference between them, and as we are both humans.
Guys, can we stop with the Dubai chocolate trend? It's getting way too far. And yes, it was a popular trend, and people thought it was very cool. Until they started making weird stuff. Like Dubai chocolate lipstick. And this girl was eating a 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 pizza. Who in their right mind would want that? And now 𝗵cie has it. You heard me right.
𝗵cie.
And the worst for last. 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 pads. Like, is it meant for eating or some? Anyways, that it.
BYE.
I have began to notice that a lot of the trends we talked about started as good, but people begin to make them extremely weird, that way they can blow up and become famous. I've tried to buy chocolate before and I actually really enjoyed it, but people are starting to take this way too far. To buy chocolate pads is just nasty and nobody would ever want to buy that. There are many fun obbies on Roblox. But did you know that many of these obbies actually have a very dark past? Today we will be looking at these games and finding out their dark truths. Don't forget to subscribe and like to avoid scary games like these. The first obby we will talk about is
Slap Tower.
A lot of you all watching this video might play this game as it's very popular. However, this is one of the darkest games on Roblox. This video should help explain everything.
Tower Troll Free Slap is a copied game based on Tower of Hell and Slap Tower. But unlike those games, this one has a dark and disturbing backstory. When you first join the game, you'll see a skull. The gameplay might seem similar to Tower of Hell at first because of the different stages. However, once you reach a ladder marked with a satanic symbol, it leads you to a secret room. As you go through the symbol, you'll enter a church with what appears to be a normal picture of Jesus. However, when you go through the image of Jesus, you will see another church, round. It looks unclean, filled with trash. Also, dead bodies lying on the floor, graffiti arts on the walls, fire, ruined objects, and anti-Christianity symbols hidden around the area. There is a picture of Jesus shown in a black and dark way, which is disrespectful to Christian people, especially to Jesus.
Oh my goodness, this game sounds so dark and creepy. It is also super bad that they are adding demonic scary stuff to a church. I decided to do more digging on the dark web and found out that our friend 𝗿liche actually tested out this game.
When you join it, it seems pretty calming. It's just a tower obby at first sight, and you can even push people on here. Oh no, I made her start all over. But yeah, what many people don't realize is that it's actually hiding something. See, if you're at the pink part of the tower, if you move your camera downwards, you see this secret note. It doesn't really mean anything at first, but when you actually click on it, you get teleported to another game called !???. And in this game, everything is completely different. The music is now gone, there's weird bloody footsteps on the ground, as well as some weird interesting items.
Sunnies, I think I'm going to try out this myth right now. I really hope I don't get hacked. Okay, you all we are in the game. We still have to do a bit of parkour to find this creepy letter. I actually think it's down here. I'm gonna check it out. Oh my god, do you guys see that paper? I think we should click on it. Whoa, it actually teleported me. I'm scared Sunnies. This place is super creepy, but I have to keep on walking forwards. The bloody footprints and the painting both look so silly to me, but also super dark at the same time. Here we can even see the creepy ritual stuff that 𝗿liche was talking about. This myth might actually be real. You may think this is it, but there is so much more dark things in this game. Let's keep on watching the video to find out.
Yeah, there's more to that game which I'll show in a bit, but I found out about this secret when I got a comment to talk about the dark secret in Push Tower. And yeah, when I first joined the game, I didn't really think anything of it. Again, everything seems normal. These are all real Roblox players, nothing suspicious. But then I started exploring the map, and the first clue I got is at the bottom of the map. If you shift lock here, you can actually look behind the walls, and you'll see this note here, at @𝗵𝗵cie444. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, I went over to YouTube and typed in that name, 𝗵𝗵cie444, and that's when I found out about this YouTube channel. And on here are some pretty disturbing videos.
Oh my gosh, I played this whole game and never noticed this dark secret. I hope that channel doesn't have anything that could hack Flush.
The names are His Arrival, The Summoning, You Reap What You Sow. Here, we'll take a look at the first one. So it says, not seen, not heard, yet near. He walks just behind the moment. Yeah, and also in the back, there's like a machete here. To stop him is to know him, and none who know him stay. So I think what it means here, to stop him is to know him, and none who know him stay, is pretty much saying to not look further into the secret of this game. Because apparently, there is somebody or something lurking behind this game, watching and waiting. The second video here is called The Summoning. And it says, he is not summoned, he arrives. You must stop him. But he has already read this too. So this video is actually trying to warn us, and how we must also stop him. But what exactly is him? Well,
oh my goodness, those footprints in those videos are the same ones I saw in the game earlier. Does this mean that I am gonna get hacked or am being watched and terrified?
Because first I want to find out the creator of the game. So it's by Z Tower Games here. Again, at first sight, everything seems harmless. Hello, we make tower games on Roblox. We hope you enjoy them. But then as for the main creator, it's by 𝗵𝗵cije. And now this guy actually has a pretty dark secret. See, if you look at his description, it reads, existence is a cipher etched into obscurity, where each breath decodes a truth too ancient to endure the light.
It looks like there is a hidden code within his name, 𝗵𝗍. Maybe this code could help us find out the dark truths.
So the key word here is cipher and codes, meaning that there is something that he's hiding in here. So I went ahead and grabbed his name, 𝗵𝗵, and I did what's called a Caesar cipher shift of -4, meaning I grabbed his name and shifted all the letters back by 4, and that ended up spelling out the word danger. So already, he's saying either he's the danger or he's saying that something or someone is in danger. And you'll see in a little bit, but there's actually Roblox players disappearing by this. So remember those scrambled letters that we clicked on to get teleported into this creepy world? Well, I got curious and wondered if we could decode this. So I placed all the letters here. Again, I did a Caesar cipher with a -4 shift, and grabbing all the letters here, it actually spells out, I don't have much time left.
Holy guacamole, there really is a secret code hidden within these letters. Let's see how this can help us solve this mystery.
So this is definitely someone trapped in the game trying to give us a warning that they're in danger, and all these other Roblox players playing this game could also be in danger if they're—
I regret playing this game before finding out the truth. Now I might be getting stalked right now. 𝗍𝗍, I suggest to not play this game as you may get stuck in this game forever.
You're not careful. So this time let's actually go back into the game, and we're gonna go into that creepy world and I'll show you the full room and see what else we could find in there. Alright, so here we are, we're back at the pink platform. There's a note right here, so we're gonna click on this and we're gonna get teleported to the creepy game. So yeah, there's some footsteps down here, and if we follow them, where does it lead us to? Let's see. Hello? Oh, what is this? I wonder where they all went. And on here, there's a giant question mark.
This is very interesting. For some reason, Flush's painting looks different than the painting I saw when I was playing the game. I really don't have a good feeling about this.
So yeah, I believe here is supposed to be the killer's next victim. Yeah, that's right. I think there's like a killer in this game. That'll explain the machete and all that. Yeah, also around this map is a whole bunch of candles, as well as missing person posters with some blood on it. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Yeah, and then on the other side, there's this collar with a chain attached to it. So what exactly is going on here? And is there more to this? Well, yes. See, I found this TikTok video here where the person joins the game, but they got something different. See, when they went into this map, they actually saw some pretty disturbing imagery here. Yeah, and there's the machete as well from the first video that we saw from the YouTube channel. There's also people beheaded. Yeah, there's like 4 different corpses just kind of like spread all across the map. And also remember that question mark picture frame? Yeah, this was the original picture. The beginning of the video says that it's like a YouTuber, but which YouTuber is it? Well, I have reasons to believe that the YouTuber that was being targeted was 𝗿𝗍.
Oh my goodness, 𝗍𝗍. A lot of you may not know this, but 𝗿𝗍 is actually one of my friends. I can't believe he's getting targeted by these evil people. I hope he stays safe.
Well, I believe he was targeted by 𝗶cie𝗶 himself. See, remember the 4th video that we haven't watched yet? If we go ahead and click on it, it says, "You're profiting from something you didn't build. You're benefiting from my struggles. I made something to contain what happened. You made it entertaining. I don't want your attention. I want distance. Stop digging, stop posting. Stop pretending this is yours, or I will make it yours." So yeah, I believe he's talking about 𝗿ście, who made a couple of these videos talking about Push Tower and the dark secrets within it, and how he's actually making money from those YouTube shorts, and 𝗶cie𝗶 doesn't like it.
So the reason the creator of this game is trying to curse 𝗿ście is just because 𝗿ście is making YouTube videos on the game. I want to protect my friends, so I am going to go into this game and enter a secret code that will allow me to meet the creator of this game face to face. Now that I am in the game, all I have to do is say 𝗶cie𝗶's name 3 times and something creepy should happen. Oh my god, where is it taking me?
Well done, player. You have made the journey just to see me. Most don't make it here. The ciphers, the messages, the lies. I didn't want it to be like this. But no one listened when I was still soft. Now I'm sharp. Now they listen, and you will too.
Oh my goodness, Sunny's I got banned. I'm about to cry. Luckily, I was able to contact Roblox, and they were able to unban me. Please don't play this game, it will probably get you banned, and I would not want that to happen. There are many fun apps you can play with. However, some of our favorite apps have mysteriously went missing. Today, we will look at disturbing lost media apps and find out the dark truth behind them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe. The first app we will talk about is 𝗵𝗿cie. As innocent as this app sounds, it is actually very creepy. I actually remember playing this app when I was younger. However, it became lost media in 2016 and it was impossible to find footage of the game. This video should explain everything.
Let's talk about 𝗵𝗵cie the Steak. 𝗵𝗵cie the Steak was created in 2014. The company of the game that created 𝗵𝗵cie the Steak was 𝗵cie𝗶𝗿, and the game inspiration was from the Talking Tom. The game was removed in 2015 because it was violence on this game, and some people says that maybe the game will gonna come back.
I really hope this game doesn't come back, as this game is super violent and creepy. And since it was made by the people that made Talking Tom, I believe it could be watching you as well.
And the game is considered lost media. Hear it how it looks like.
What the lavaboo? I don't know if I should be laughing or crying. This is so disturbing, but also very funny at the same time. And Sunny's things get even worse, so keep on watching.
Hey.
This game is bad to me now because it seems evil to do all these things to the poor state. So even if this lost media app is recovered, I don't recommend you play it. The next app we are gonna talk about is actually a lost virus app called 𝗿𝗿cie𝗂𝗽, and this app is extremely scary. I was able to find footage of someone playing this app, so let's see what happens.
Testing viruses. Day 2. It popped up with this Arabic button, let's press it. This actually scared me.
Holy flip-flops, that actually made me jump. I have never seen this lost media app before, so this is pretty creepy to me. It is also supposed to be a virus, so let's see if anything happens to their phone.
It's still playing the music 𝗵𝗿 deleted.
It seems like nothing bad happened to this person's phone, but since they already downloaded this evil virus, they are probably being watched, so I do not recommend playing this app even if it's hard to find. This next app is known as Ava 3D Doll, and this app was very popular back in 2017. This actually used to be one of my favorite apps, so I am sad it is lost media now. This video should explain everything.
Let's talk about
Ava the 3D Doll.
Ava the 3D Doll is a lost game in the App Store, also called lost media. Lost media means like when you play a game, then you try to search for that game. Few years later, it will be gone from the App Store. And to this day, this game is still popular. But some people don't download this game because they don't know about it yet. So in this game, you can dress Ava up, make her dance, go outside and more. But then the game got deleted because there was this scary glitch. You can search it if you don't believe me. But if you don't know the scary glitch yet, I'll explain. Basically, if you put Ava into bed and go out of the app and go to the picture, game or something, Ava will get out of her bed and look at you sadly or angrily. Proof. That's all I know for now anyways.
Sunny's this glitch sounds extremely scary. However, this glitch isn't the only reason this app became lost media. Apparently, there was a thing in the app called SDKs. These things were used for storing information and tracking stuff. However, something was wrong with them, and the app became to track players and even knew their personal information. This violated the rules of the App Store, and they were forced to delete everything about the game and take it off the store. There are still some ways to play it, but you have to go to a creepy website to play it, kind of like the one we looked at earlier. I did some digging on the dark web and was able to find footage of the creepy glitch though, so I'm going to play it. Oh my goodness, Sunnies, I never noticed this when I played the game. It seems like whenever you close the app, the doll is still secretly watching you do other stuff. This makes me worrying if this game saw me playing with my stuffed animals or worse. Either way, I highly recommend you don't go looking for this game, as I do not want you all to get viruses. This next app is known as 𝗃cie app, and it was a popular app in Japan. However, it became lost media without any given reason. Luckily, I was able to find footage of the game, and it is super disturbing, so let's watch the Sunnies.
Testing viruses, day 24. TDA, I'm trying a Japanese virus. Let's press no, she's pretty, scary. Then suddenly, this screen played, and it said what kind of answer is that? Let's go back and press it. Yes, says something in Japanese. I'm not sure what it says. Let's go home and try and delete it. Surprise! Surprise, it bricked my VM. This virus was like a creepy.
It looks like this version of the Lost Media app seems very disturbing. It seems like the creator of this virus app knew people were looking for this lost media, so they decided to make a virus version that hacks your phone. I wish we were able to find footage of the original game, but this was the only video I could find. The next app we are going to talk about is Caillou. I used to watch Caillou all the time when I was little, but I never knew he had his own app. What is strange about this app is that I was not able to find the release date or any info about this app, but I was able to find videos of it.
Hi, I'm Caillou. Let's explore some fun places together. We can collect a postcard for each Caillou search and count. The swimming pool. I love splashing around the pool and learning how to swim. Put all the puzzle pieces into place and you'll see which new objects we need to look for.
This game looks pretty fun, especially if I was younger. I want to find more info Sunnies, but there is nothing on the internet, so this game must be very hidden and lost. Talking Orange is a game based off the YouTube channel Annoying Orange. I remember watching their videos all the time when I was little, as they were super funny. As innocent as this app sounds, this is the most creepy part of the video, so make sure to watch until the end.
I hope that this lost media is never discovered. This is Annoying Talking Orange, and it was a very creepy game back in 2011 that is now completely lost. This game is based off of the Annoying Orange that we all know and love, but it's kind of twisted. Here's some gameplay.
This app is an entertainment app that will let you record funny sounds and...
You
Yeah, you do too.
The game just started and it is already looking so crazy. As annoying Orange is, I love his videos. However, I don't think I would have played his games as a kid.
That gameplay is by crazymikeapps.com and it was posted 13 years ago. And even though it is kind of unsettling, that is not the most creepy part. Because at one point when you're playing, the game will ask to access your location. And once you allow it, it'll show this screen right here. Annoying talking orange is on its way. And so a lot of people think this game is some type of virus and that's why it was taken down.
It turns out that this app is also evil too, which shocks me. I do not get why so many lost media apps have to be so evil. Luckily, I was able to find more footage of the game that is even creepier, so let's watch this.
For those of you unaware, the Annoying Talking Orange app was a game designed around 2012 in which you're responsible for taking care of a talking orange, either by feeding it or playing minigames together. However, if you aren't able to take care of your orange, things would take a dark turn. Opening the app after more than a week of inactivity would prompt you with a message, "Your talking orange is dead." After this, the app would begin acting strangely, doing things like asking permission to view contacts on your phone or gain access to your files. If you hit accept on any of these various permissions, Annoying Talking Orange would begin to infect your device. This could lead to things like your contacts getting deleted, or even your saved photos being taken by the app.
That actually sounds so horrifying, because you could be gone for a week on vacation, and if your orange dies, your info will be given out to everyone. I highly recommend you don't go looking for this game because it is not worth the risk of getting hacked. There are many fun toys we love to play with. However, some of our favorite toys are actually haunted and have a dark past. Today we will look at these creepy toys and find out the truth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe. The first toy we will talk about is Elmo. I know that everyone watching this video has heard of Elmo, as it is the most popular toy ever. However, it actually has a very sinister past. This video should help explain.
Elmo Knows Your Name was a popular toy back in 2008. It was popular because of how it repeats kids' names. However, something creepy happened. A mom in Florida bought the Elmo Knows Your Name toy for her 2-year-old son. The mother's son name was James. The mother said James to Elmo to repeat its name. But the mother changed the battery in the toy and turned it on. However, Elmo toy was saying K1 lines. James, here is the clip.
Put new ones in.
Yeah, James?
What was that?
Yeah, James? Creepy, right? That's why the toy got banned. And that's all.
Holy flippers, that is actually really creepy. I remember back in 2017, everyone was scared of Elmo because of this, and people actually recorded talking emo saying very creepy things. I was able to find some clips of this, so let's watch them. What the boba sunnies, I nearly fell out of my bed. This talking Elmo thing is super scary. I am glad that this toy was banned. I also found a video of someone being possessed by Elmo. I'm not sure if it's real, but let's watch it.
Edward, talk to me! Talk to me! What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Edward! Edward, what's wrong with you? Hey, get away from me! Hey, get away from me! What the hell is wrong?
This looked a bit silly Billy, so I am not sure if this part is real, but I know the rest of the creepy Elmo stuff is. So if you guys ever come across this toy, run as fast as you can because it may be doing bad things. The next toy we will talk about is the Evil Stick. Sunnies, when I first saw this, I was so terrified. This actually gave me nightmares. Our friend will help us explain it.
Disturbing toys that were banned for kids. Part 1.
Evil Stick.
This toy was released back in the 2000s and marketed towards little girls. However, it caused quite a shock among people. Hidden beneath the foil on the front of the toy was a disturbing image of a demonic young girl. Here's the story. A woman bought the Evil Stick toy for her daughter. She went home and surprised her with it. The little girl was excited until she played the music. She felt uncomfortable because she heard an evil laugh instead of the music. Later, she peeled off the foil, and the little girl was terrified by the creepy image she saw. That's why the toy got banned.
Oh my goodness, Sonnies, this is actually very disturbing. If I found out my toy was haunted, I would throw it out immediately and hide in my closet. But I do not get why the mom bought her daughter a toy called the evil stick. Like, that sounds so creepy. I was able to find footage of other people purchasing this toy, so let's look at this.
I'm outraged over it. I want to know how they think that is suitable for a child.
This is actually so disgusting. I can't believe the creator of this toy made such an evil one and sold it to kids. But I believe that after he was exposed, he ended up going to jail. Sonnies, if anybody ever tries to buy you this as a gift, please run away and call someone to help you, as this toy is extremely dangerous. The next toy we will talk about is Hello Kitty. I am 100% sure that everyone watching this video has played with Hello Kitty before. However, this plushie has one of the darkest histories ever. Let's watch this scary video on it.
So Hello Kitty was a very popular Japanese cartoon cat. When we were young, loved to have Hello Kitty stuff, but you probably noticed that Hello Kitty has no myth, because it all started when a mom had a daughter. The daughter 𝗲cie had 𝗲cie𝗋𝗋ance, and the horrible thing was that the doctors couldn't do anything to heal her 𝗲cie𝗋𝗋. The mom of the daughter decided to pray at different churches, but it didn't work. One day she made a promise with a demon. The demon said faith will heal her daughter, but in one condition. She needed to make a character named Hello Kitty. Even though it was hard for the mom to think about a great character, she didn't give up. Some months later, the mom created the Hello Kitty character and she started selling it to kids. And if kids were playing with Hello Kitty, they didn't knew that there was one thing playing. They were already best friends with the Hello Kitty and praying to a demon.
Holy Roblox, this myth actually scared me a lot. I cannot believe this is where Hello Kitty came from. I always thought Hello Kitty was innocent, but apparently it is satanic. I was also able to find footage of people losing their lives to Hello Kitty, so let's watch the explanation behind this.
The apple. What?
Well, a lot of people requested this one, so we are going to talk about it, but viewer discretion is advised. This Hey Apple slideshow that I was tagged in, of course, does not have a happy ending. The first slide shows a young woman by the name of Fan, the second slide shows a young man by the name of Chan, and the third slide a Hello Kitty plush mermaid. This case is commonly referred to as the Hello Kitty case, and you'll see why shortly. Fan is the main victim seen in the photo behind me, and she ended up stealing a wallet that had approximately $500 worth of currency in it from this guy right here, Chan. Chan immediately noticed this and demanded his money back, which Fan did do, but also added an extra amount of money on top of this. Chan then ended up taking Fan against her will and storing her in his apartment that he shared with a couple other people for about a month. After about a month, Fan ended up passing and they put her inside of the Hello Kitty mermaid plush. Now again, we can't go into too much detail here due to community guidelines, but if you do your own research outside, you'll see it is very disturbing.
Oh my goodness, Sonnies, I feel so bad for this poor girl. Even though she did bad things like stealing money, what happened to her was unfair and evil. You guys, I recommend you do not play with Hello Kitty anymore, as it may cause you to do bad and creepy stuff like the people in these videos. This next toy was extremely popular for young girls back in the 1990s. Baby 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 was a doll that would creepily laugh with her teeth wide open. A lot of people found this cute, but some people found it extremely scary.
Kids' toys that got banned. Baby 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽.
So this doll came out in 1970. She was well known for laughing, and the mouth of the doll is open showing her teeth. When the first commercial came out of the doll, it scared a lot of people. The commercial shows these two girls laughing at the doll. That's the whole commercial, everybody laughing. Well, this doll doesn't actually have a cute laugh. She sounds like Chucky, but you have to hear her when her batteries are running down. She would also turn on when everybody was asleep. This is all I know. Stay safe out there.
I am making this video at 3 AM, and that just scared me so bad. The laugh that was coming from Baby Laugh a Lot did not sound like a girl at all. It sounded more like Chucky. Sunnies, I really recommend you stay as far as possible from this doll. Luckily it is very old, so it is very rare to ever find one. The final creepy toy we will talk about is the Mexican magic mirror. This mirror has the power to speak and says really weird things to you. And this toy gets extremely disturbing, so make sure you watch until the end.
The creepiest kid's toy to ever exist.
Mexican magic mirror.
So a man from Mexico received a toy mirror from his neighbor. The toy mirror was actually a gift for his niece's birthday. But the odd thing about the mirror was that it was able to talk. This specific mirror was entirely different from other mirrors with the exact same model. This mirror was able to answer your questions while others couldn't even speak. The mirror was saying weird stuff like, "I've seen you when I've woken up."
This would scare me so bad. If my mirror did this, I am instantly smashing it to pieces.
This creeped out the family so bad that they took out the batteries of the toy mirror. When the video was uploaded, people in the comments of that video were asking more questions about the toy. After the man saw the comments, he decided to make another video about the toy mirror.
Hola. Gracias, amigo. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas a chingar a tu madre!
There is a theory that the neighbor who originally owned the toy mirror put a camera or some sort of device inside the toy mirror before giving it away. Do you believe in this theory?
What the boba, that ending actually had me jumping. I believe that either someone is spying through the mirror or it is haunted. There is no way the mirror could be using AI to make responses, as this mirror is very old, so it would have to be something like magic. There are many popular shows and movies we love to watch, but did you know that some of them are actually evil and can even hurt you? Today we will find out their dark truth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe. The first show we will talk about is
Hello Kitty.
I am sure all of you Sunnies have watched this before. However, this show is secretly very disturbing.
The dark story behind
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is a very popular Japanese cartoon character. You probably have noticed that Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth. It all started with a mom whose daughter had mouth cancer. And the terrible thing was doctors were unable to help save her. She went to various churches, but it didn't help, so she decided to make a deal with a demon. The deal was to make a character called Hello Kitty in order for her daughter to live. Soon, the character was made and it blew up tremendously among children. Kids who owned a Hello Kitty doll or toy didn't know that they were playing with a demon.
So you are telling me this whole time that Hello Kitty was secretly a demon? That scares me so much. I am Christian, so if I knew this, I would have never played with her. I feel like if the mom kept on trying to heal her daughter, she wouldn't have had to make a deal with a demon. Sunnies, if this story is true, please stay away from Hello Kitty. The next show we will talk about is
The Dancing Fox.
You may have not heard of this before, but it is one of the most disturbing cartoons ever.
Let's talk about The Dancing Fox. BTWPLS support my Roblox account. Thank you. There was a man who wanted to make a kid's cartoon with a fox, but the problem was that he didn't have a fox. He went to the forest to search for a dead fox. After he found a dead fox, he started to rip the fox's skin off, and he took the fox's organs out. Stay safe.
This makes zero sense to me. Like, why did he have to grab a real fox and do all those bad things to it? Like, girl, you can literally just buy a furry costume for cheaper and it would look cuter. I understand that fox costumes cost a lot of money, but if you don't have money, you can always get a job. I don't know, Sunny's, I think this is very disgusting. I bet that the show itself is also disturbing, so I recommend you do not watch it.
Let's talk about Peppa Pig. So, we all know Peppa Pig is a fun show. We all watched, right? Well, there's a scarier side to Peppa Pig. On March 7th, 2025, someone named 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 posted a video which showed Peppa Pig's house. Yep, we all know her house is a yellow-colored house on a hill. Let me show you the video. We can see it being the exact same as it's on the hill. It's yellow, and we can't forget about the red brick roof. Now the creepy part is, do Peppa and her family really live there? Is that an abandoned house? Nobody really knows. But from the video, we saw it was in some area with a lot of sand and trees. It looks like an isolated area as well.
You are telling me that this whole time we thought it was a cartoon, that it was actually a real place with real pigs. And Sunny's, this isn't the end of the story. Peppa Pig also has a secret sibling that no one knows about. In this photo, you can see that there is not one sibling, but 4 of them. They also appear to look super similar to Peppa Pig. Some people believe that they are clones of Peppa Pig, and when Peppa gets in trouble, her parents get rid of her and replace her. That way more episodes can be made. This makes sense to me because in the show, we never see Papa Pig and Mommy Pig open up the basement because that's where they hide the clones. I think this show is safe to watch, but it does have a creepy backstory. The next show we will talk about is 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽. I don't know much about her, but for some reason she kinda scares me.
Let's talk about
𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽.
So Differently 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 is a cartoon that is for kids. And it's famous. It is a candy that is from Japan. But it has a dark story. That her mom and her brother is poor. So they don't have a food to eat. And the mom has an idea. Her mom broke her arm and let them eat the mom's arm. And 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 started eating her mom's arm. And 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽 killed her mom and eat her. And when you search 𝗵𝗿cie𝗂𝗽, you see the tunge is out. Is it because she is looking at her mom's blood?
That was darker than I thought it would be. I can't believe she ate her own mom. There is no excuse for doing something so evil like that. I really hope her brother is okay. Like and subscribe if you love your mom and siblings. The next show we will talk about is The Wild House. Sunny's, I used to love the show. However, I recently found out there were a lot of dark episodes. So let's take a look at some.
I'm just so hungry. I need something. Please. Wait. Finally, I can eat. No. No. Please. It's been weeks. I just need something to eat.
This is already so creepy, but keep on watching, it gets even creepier.
Okay, kids, we're home. Where is everybody? Jesus Christ, what's that smell? Rita, hit the lights. Rita, something's not right here. Where's the flashlight? Give me a second. Oh my God! Good heavens, what's going on in here? Lola? Lincoln? Stay back! Lincoln, no! 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 Rita, run, bitch! Ah! 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 Get off me, you piece of shit!
episode was very crazy, so it seems like Lincoln's parents were only giving food to the girls and not the boys. This made Lincoln very hungry, so whenever he left the house he ate his siblings, which is so sad. To be honest, I think the parents should have just fed Lincoln, that way none of this happened. After seeing this episode, I would recommend you all to be careful what episodes you watch and make sure they are safe. Squid Game is a show that all of us love, but did you know that the Squid Games actually happened in real life? This video really shocked me, so make sure you watch until the end.
Did you know that these were the real-life Squid Games? Back in 1980, Brothers Home was a notorious facility located in Busan, South Korea. It evolved into a so-called social welfare institution by the early 1970s. However, it became infamous for its role in the systematic detention of the homeless, mentally ill, and other marginalized individuals during a period of political repression in South Korea. The facility was essentially a concentration camp disguised as a welfare center. It was part of a broader government initiative aimed at cleaning the streets of perceived social outcasts, particularly as South Korea prepared to host international events like the 1986 Asian Games and the 1988 Summer Olympics. Reports indicate that around 38,000 people were forcibly taken off the streets and confined within Brothers Home, where they faced harsh conditions and abuse. The people held in these concentration camps were forced to perform certain activities that required physical exertion, and if they did not comply, they were severely punished. In summary, Brothers Home serves as a stark reminder of the darker chapters in South Korea's history, reflecting the struggles of social outcasts and the state's oppressive measures during a tumultuous period. This act inspired the Squid Game series, reflecting many aesthetic and real-life similarities.
So basically, Squid Game saw these real-life Korean games and made it a show. However, Squid Game is much more disturbing, so I am sure many of you play the Roblox games but don't watch the actual show. I recommend you do not watch the show until you are much older. Sunny's while looking for more creepy apps, I came across a Peppa Pig Lost episode, and this is actually one of the most disturbing things I have ever seen. Let's watch a little of it.
Hey George, wake up! Let's play outside! George!
It seems that Peppa forgot that this George is not real. He's just a doll made for her not to feel alone.
Right away, this is already so creepy. And in this episode, it seems like George is dead or doesn't exist. And Peppa Pig is talking to an imaginary George.
But it's not working. At least her family is downstairs, and Peppa goes there to talk to them.
Daddy, what are you doing? Daddy, please talk to me.
Holy God, Peppa. You are very boring. Go play outside with George, and leave me alone.
I feel so bad for Peppa. Like, why is the dad reading bad stuff in front of her, and everyone seems to be ignoring her? She just wants friends.
Daddy Pig doesn't want to be disturbed when reading his magazine. He was just thinking about...
Sorry to bother you, Daddy. I'll talk to George and Mommy.
In this clip, we can see that the whole Peppa Pig house is so much dirtier than it usually is. I think that this episode was showing another universe where Peppa Pig lives in a very bad house with a bad family. If you want to watch the rest of the episode, it is on TikTok, but it is very disturbing. What did you think about these shows? Don't forget to like and subscribe by 𝗶ecie𝗶𝗽.